Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another scene in the living world of darkness, Rage Across New York. Tonight's scene we see the Wyrm-Raiders, the valiant heroes who have taken down a part of the shield that is protecting a hive close to the Sept of Running Stones. Right now they're on their way back towards the Sept, and they've called ahead for assistance for a cleansing. Since they've done various things and touched various objects, they're pretty sure they don't want to get into the Sept like this. Should have kept your hands clean, but no. In any case, a howl goes on ahead saying that you will be greeted about a mile away, and by talks with shadows, actually. So, eventually, the rather large individual runs up to you guys in his lupus form, takes a sniff. You guys smell bad.
You should ask how we feel, talks with Shadow.
There were things.
A lot of things. They didn't see us, don't worry.
Okay, good. And with that, he's going to shift up into Hamid, grab a stick, and make a giant circle. Would you please step in here?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Andrei steps in. Shut up, Damien. Andrei steps into the circle and allows talks of Shadow to start the ritual.
Talks of Shadows is going to use create element to basically lit the stick on fire, so the smoke that's coming off it. Would you notice that the smoke has a very strong scent of water, actually, which is weird, since water generally doesn't have a scent, but there's just this familiar feeling of water coming off the smoke. As he starts to dance around, spending a couple of gnosis points to try and heal you all, or cleanse you all. And... does so successfully, as you feel the worm taint that is lingering onto you, sticking onto you like those itchy, nasty spots that they are, just start to fall off, as if that nagging headache you've had for the past couple of days just disappears, and you feel Gaia's spark once again lit inside you. You feel clean, finally.
Thank you, brother.
There are so many things.
There are a lot of things that we need to speak with the elders about, and perhaps even Father Uktena himself. But there is something that I think you, first of all, being the one to greet us, should know about. You were the one who gave us the camouflage skins, so I think you should be the first to know that I believe I may have upset the spirit in it, and not wanting to upset them further, I would. Unfortunately, I do not know of any rituals, so I would like for some way to apologize to the spirit in the fetish that you lent me, if this is all possible.
Perhaps a chimnage quest, a little bit of essence, perhaps some fly spirits to collect for the chameleon that is within. That should solve it.
As the wheels are just fall. Yeah, it seems that the spirit that in my particular one also didn't like me.
Then the same goes for you, if you do not have the knowledge of the rite of contrition.
No, not yet.
Well, we can add that to the list. In the meantime, first thing, I think we should talk to Son of Luna. Tell him what we found.
Yes, please, follow me. And he turns back into his lupus form and starts running off.
Andrei will shift down into Lupus and follow talks with Shadow, hopefully with his packmates in
chasing.
Yeah.
Yes, running in Lupus, running with the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
So a little running, about maybe a couple of minutes later, about 15, you enter the vicinity of the Sept. And Tox Shadow is going to point you directly to the hut again, where you previously talked to Son of Luna. I think he's already expecting you all.
Okay. Thank you. Talks with Shadow. I hope
You're
this
more than
will
welcome.
not be our last meeting.
Thank you, Kahuna.
Kahuna.
Should the Sept of the Green need any assistance, I'm more than willing to aid it.
I'll speak fondly to you, to my Alpha. And Andrei shifts back up into, relaxes back into Homid, waiting for the others to begin or shift into whatever form that they want before he'll, knock. Wait until he gets a response from Son of Luna, and on their allow him in, he will walk in with his pack.
Son of Luna is once again the weird old man that's sitting there. Puts his pipe down. Sit down, please.
Andrei, without so much as a word, sits down at Son of Luna's request. Waits for the others to sit down.
Kotori sits too.
No, he just sits down because
A lot happened.
Speak.
We went to the amusement park. We went into the umbral version of it. We found a lot of very strange glyphs around the place. Glyphs we believe to be of the worm. They said something about a hidden foe, did you say, Kotori?
Mm-hmm.
What were the other ones?
I see. I don't remember the.
Out of character, I've got the notes here if you need them.
Yes, I would need the name.
Right.
I believe that's Kirajama.
So there was the hidden foe, which was a bit weird because it didn't have any magic in it, but we found something else near deep into one of the haunted house. It said that and Kirijama, and it was hidden. It was a sign that was hidden, and when we sparked one of the bane fire, it granted us access to a beating heart. It's creepy.
Kirijama, the hidden foe, you say?
Yes.
Is this some sort of...
Kirijama, the hidden foe, are different names, but they both point to the same existence, which may or may not even exist. It may be a totem that serves the worm.
You mean like a bane totem?
Yes, gives patronage to the packs of spirals. It is quite strange. See, after much centuries of study, Kirijama might not even exist, but something is granting these atrocities their powers. Very strange for their names to just suddenly pop up in such an area for all to see.
We felt that it may have been some sort of deception.
Well, the Kirijama rune actually reacted to smoke and fire, so maybe we could find some trace somewhere else, where maybe in the hive, or maybe fire or smoke or mist is part of the answer.
Speaking about the hive, what exactly did you do in this location for whatever happened? The shield that was guarding the hive, destroyed, is gone.
We went into this haunted house, or at least the umbral reflection of it. We got the feeling that going in through the front or back door would have been very disadvantageous for us, so we went in through the one of the windows. We found a room with a very peculiar painting, and it looked like the lupus or hispo form of a Gauru, but it was full of eyes. When we looked closer, we found what we thought was a pattern spider, but it was rusted out, had bloodshot eyes. I think this might be what happens to a pattern spider when it falls to the worm. We also found a doorway which led into this room with these creatures that few of us could recognize. They looked like bipedal bats, but with spider-like arrangement of eyes. There were eggs on the floors. We also heard some sort of pig-like snorting from the back of the room. We didn't see what caused the sound, but we got a very good look at those bat creatures. From there, almost the entirety of the inside of the haunted house had these spirits they looked like children, but their faces were warped. They had kind of like fish-like faces. They were crying, laughing. We went down into the basement level, which is where we found the symbols for Kiriyama and the hidden foe. And then when we went into the room with the heart, in that room we found this effigy with the Thunderbane, lightning, tornadoes, and also a giant skull in the sky. We also found, as far as the heart is concerned, I just stuck my blade into it, and, the result was unpleasant, to say the least. All of us got covered in this toxic shit. It's like worm shit, if you excuse my language. Which is why we kind of need to be cleansed, why we asked to be cleansed by the Sept before we entered into the Sept itself.
Yes, wise. I see. From the reports that we've had from the other party that went to the other location, they've encountered not bats, but you said pig-like noises.
Yes, pig-like things. We didn't see them, but
Yes, the worm has servants known as skull pigs. Did the other pack encountered these creatures? They are very strong. Do not ever underestimate one on its own, let alone as a pack. In any case, the heart is very much the same as you described. They encountered this as well.
Mm-hmm. So we can assume that the shield around the hive has been destroyed.
Yes, It seems that our moon bridges have stopped falling apart now as well.
Mm.
I believe Mother Larissa will be happy to hear that.
I should imagine she would. There's still the threat of the hive. However, with maybe our little brother's assistance, and perhaps with some of the local red talents, the situation can be solved quite easily.
You notice that Andrei goes quiet at the mention of red talons. Yes.
You've done great work, Wyrm-Raiders. Please follow me. As he's gonna stand up and walk towards the back of the hut, tapping his pipe against the wall, and you can see the walls start to move, open, as if every little pebble just starts to fold another way until a doorway is made. You wish to meet Father Uktena, I will take you to him.
Thank you, Raya. And Andrei will get up before following Son of Luna along with the rest of his pack.
Now he just looks to the both of them and follows.
The cave is lit by yellow fires, white fires, blue fires, even green fires, but these are not the green fires that you saw back in the haunted house. These represent the pure elemental energy of Gnosis, as it were. As you continue down and down, you wound up in a great open area with an underground lake. As you can see various serpents swimming around the waters, different guru sitting there meditating, and Son of Luna is slowly walking inside the lake, going up to a little island in the middle of it with a shrine.
Andrei continues to follow Son of Luna. He, well, being his usual Hamid self, he takes off his shoes and his socks before going into the water itself, enduring the coldness or whatever temperature that it has as much as possible, as he continues following in Son of Luna's path.
Once you reach the island, Son of Luna is going to open his arms and speak. Great Father Uktena, this young pack of Garou has proven themselves to the ways of our tribes. They've assisted this sept, and they ask you for guidance in their future endeavors. Please show yourself to us. And you can see the water around the island start to move. The little serpents start to slither their way up to the little shrine. And you can hear as the water itself starts to drip upwards towards the shrine, and the serpents and the water seems to combine, and a form starts to take shape of a double-tailed, horned serpent with large fangs. It's not as big as Andrei has seen Chimera, but it's certainly and unmistakably Father Uktena.
Andrei, remembering the things that Kotori told him about Father Uktena, won't look Uktena directly in the eye, but he will kneel down in reverence and respect, and urge that the rest of his packmates do so as well.
Oh yeah.
Kotori roll over in submission to Father Uktena.
As Louis just has his head low in reverence to Father Uktena, showing him that he is, well, lost.
Greetings, Pack. How do you call yourself?
Great Father Uktena, we call ourselves the Wyrm-Raiders. I am Andrei. I speak to you on behalf of myself and my brothers, in the hope that you will allow us to take you as our patron, to allow you to teach us that which you know, that you may help us discover that which is unknown, so that we may grow and strengthen knowledge, and assist our fellow Gauru, assist our Sept, and protect it from the worm's grasp. Many Gauru seek totems of great strength, of great honor. Few we have found in the Sept of the Green have sought knowledge. It is an inadequacy, but in order to shame this inadequacy, we ask you, Father Uktena, to grant us the privilege of standing by your side.
I see. Yes, I have seen your exploits. I have watched your actions from the other side. You've shown wisdom in your ways of leadership and your ways of action. If you honor me and my band, I will grant you the wisdom you seek and take you as my children. The Uktena in the Sept are witness to this. Wyrm-Raiders, do you accept my wisdom?
We do, Great Father Uktena.
We do.
So shall it be then. And the medium-sized Uktena snake is going to wriggle around all of you a bit, and you can feel some of its water sticking onto you and being absorbed by your skin. As you can feel yourself stronger, you can see yourself tougher, a bit wiser as Uktena starts to dissipate.
Andrei waits for a good 5 or 10 seconds before he eventually stands up and he looks towards Son of Luna.
Son of Luna nods and he smiles.
Where do we go from here, Raya?
Your assistance would be welcome in taking down the hive, but you have problems within your own sept. You have troubles in your own sept. Here and now you make your own choices, whether you will, if you would like to assist us or assist your own sept. There is wisdom in choosing both ways.
Do Do you mind if I speak with my pack first?
No, not at all. Please.
Andrei then respectfully bows to Son of Luna before he comes into the collective of himself, Louis, and Kotori. Well, gentlemen, we are now children of Uktena. We have a choice between us. Do we stay here and help the Uktena, help our brothers with this hive, or do we go back to the Sept of the Green to tell them what we have learned? Now, let's get something straight. I may be your alpha, but I am not a dictator. We, all of us here, do not walk into any situation on the whims of a single madman, but we operate on the principle of our decision being made on our collective madness, if you say. So, if we want to stay here and help our brothers fight the spirals, discover that which Uktena desires us to learn, help our brothers, Kotoris most of all, shout, come into your lupus form and howl. Andrei, for his part, he shifts down into lupus.
Well, choice is going to be hard because on one side I want to help my tribe, but on the other hand, the fact that we discovered that the Storm Eater is what looms over New York makes it difficult to decide. On one aspect, it's true that we should seal our agreement with my tribe and Grandfather Uktena by wiping this hive out of Gaia's face. But on the other hand, I fear that the more we wait, the more we shall let the Storm Eater gain his power. He will become harder to stop and more threatening to everyone else.
I have the same fear as Brother Kotori. There's the lack of knowledge for the Sept of the Green. They don't know what is haunting them, what it looms above us. And at the same time, we cannot turn our backs on ours. There's a choice between taking action now against the hive or sharing information with the Sept. If possible, I would say we go back to the Sept, return further strike on the hive. That way we have both options.
I agree. Like I said, not the whim of a single madman, but our own collective madness. That Andrei relaxes back into Homid before he turns back to and goes towards Son of Luna. We've decided.
Yes.
We believe it would be best for the Sept of the Green, so naked as they are of the knowledge we have learned here, to inform them first. But if it is possible, once we have informed them of that, we would like to return and participate in the raid on the hive. We can even bring some of the best warriors from the Sept of the Green, if at all possible.
The Sept of the Green faces a threat that has not been seen for a century and longer. They need their warriors, young one. Of course, if they can spare them, that would be most appreciated.
I understand, Raya. I will speak with Mother Larissa about what we have spoken here. I will let her decide if we can spare any Gauru for your fight against this hive.
We, in the meantime, will contact Little Brother and the Red Talons, and perhaps some of the Black Furies in the area. See if they can't assist us with the hive. Even against the spirals, they should be no match for a combined force of 4 different tribes.
Mm-hmm. One thing, son of Luna Raya. Before we came here, the incident that led to the discovery of this this Thunderbane, the Storm Eater, it started with a black spiral Adren named Bloodclaws. The spiral that took his skin caused great dishonor to his pack. I spoke with his ancestor spirit before I came here, and I promised him that I would stick my blade into the one who killed him. I would redeem his packmates for the sins that they had committed. I do not presume that the Red Talons will ever accept that a Homid would wish to help them, especially not one of my tribe. But I felt something speaking with Bloodclaws. I'm not saying, well, if you're familiar with I think people in this country have the expression brother from another mother. Not quite. I admit English not my first language, but I do feel some sense of connection with Bloodclaws, if only in the drive that he had towards what he believed in.
I see. Perhaps even through redemption, these Red Talons may never rise above the rank of fostering again. However, this is not a decision that we can make. This is only a decision that the tribe can make. Perhaps even only a decision that their tribal alpha can make. Blood Eyes.
I've taken it upon myself to relieve the Den Father of the Sept of the Green, and Aaron Gaiji, also known as Honors the Lost, of having to teach them. I know I can not teach them much. That doesn't mean I cannot try and help them.
A master will learn a lot from his students. Remember that, young one, and take that wisdom to heart, all of you.
I will, Raya.
Now then, I believe you have a Sept to defend.
Indeed we do. Thank you for seeing us, Son of Luna. I hope this is not our last meeting.
If we live, we shall meet again.
Well then, I suppose I shall have to say, see you later, and may the blessings of Gaia be upon you, brother.
May the wisdom of Grandfather Uktena smile upon thee, young ones.
And Andrei will bow respectfully before he'll turn back to his pack. Well, let's get going. We've a lot that we need to tell.
Yeah, Angry Pup is not going to believe this.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go vomit shit.
Most likely, yes.
Mm.
As Lorraine just bows respectfully to Son of Luna before following Andrei.
Andrei will, after getting out of the other side of the little lake thing, dry off his feet as much as possible before he puts on his socks and shoes. And then, well, unless there's anything else that you need us to do, Max, I think we can assume that they take the moon bridge and head back to Sept of the Green.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gents. Oh, Kotori.
Yes, Kotori is very thankful, but he wants to give back talks with Shadow Gift because the chameleon skin might serve the tribe and could be of use.
And I presume that Andrei has already given back the chameleon camouflage skin.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'll have to make a mental note to
Send Chiminage.
send Chiminage.
All right, then. And with that note, I think this is a good place to end our scene. Thank you for watching, ladies and gents.
Oh, yeah!